You trying to fast and shut the fuck up with it. That's alright, Smokey. What the fuck?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes.
And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they've been on a tremendous run. And we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys are definitely for real. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps
Crazy.
up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA.
We're still without Stephen Curry.
Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Oh, I'm not put me a point guard again. Oh.
Despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All field have been ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Livingston is out there with Thompson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And Thompson kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Harden. On the clock. The
Shoot.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Harden sets the pick for Chalmers. At the elbow, Harden knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Booker. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Livingston dishes to Green. From 18 feet away, again, Golden State.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in his zone.
Chalmers with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Harden outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Livingston kicks to Green. It's Thompson off the drive. And he gets it to go.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here is Harden. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Harden. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bogut's got his first bucket in this one.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive outputs.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Rockets trail by 6. Here is Chalmers. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And yes, sir, that one drops. Harden's got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. Different look here for the Warriors. He's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Sean Livingston. And so here is Houston, trailing by 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possession like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
The free throw drops for Stokes. And both free throws good from Stokes. Here's Roberts. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the screen. Off the screen. And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And so here is Houston. It's a 5-point game. Here's Stokes. The shot is good off the backboard. Here's Roberts. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Barnes passes to Thompson. From deep. Brewer grabs the board.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yes, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Boy, he's just tangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Warriors leading by 3. Barnes sets a screen for Iguodala. And it's Golden State with another.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas. And the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Brewer. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. That's now 8 points for Freak.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Gardner passes to Crabbe. Fade away. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. In our New Year's Eve broadcast. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And
both teams making some changes here. Rockets trail by 18. They've got each one more. JaVale McGee is out there with Corey Brewer. And it's Stokes in at the 4. That's the ball for Houston right now. Here's Gardner. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
I'm just a layup. Come on,
man.
man.
From the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And Brewer kicks to McGee. And Thompson sends it back.
With the success they had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Gardner, he's covered by Thompson. Passes it to Stokes. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. But they recover it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. Back to Thompson. Leaves it up and in off the pretty. Thompson's got 10 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now, here's Brewer. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the pick. Off the pick. And that's good for 2.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Thompson passes to Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. And Green gets it to go.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Gardner. He's covered by Thompson. Brewer with the ball. Working on Thompson. Brewer. Good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go.
Oh, let's go, man.
Barnes has got himself
going first
points of the game on the deep ball. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And here is Moore. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Thompson with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Somebody proud of you?
Hey guys, we've really taken the life out of this crowd, but I still want to talk to you for a minute. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Talk about some great numbers for Thompson. 10 points and
Good ball, my nigga.
the assists have been coming for him, along with putting some. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Green dishes to Thompson. 16 feet away. Thompson misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Chalmers kicks to Booker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for two.
Both free throws good from Booker. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Green passes to Bogut. To the paint. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Livingston. 14 points for Freak.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for Rocket Power Dancers.
Fuck. Fuck on this nigga. Smoke, you high?
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in assists, first in shooting percentage, and they're also number one in the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
For the finish, and Thompson slams it home.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Thompson dishes to Green. The 9-foot shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Green's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
He on that shit.
Harden. Now, here's Chalmers. Guarded closely. Dishes to Booker. Pass to Harden. Feeds to Chalmers. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Kicks to Bogut. The dish now to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. And he gets it to go. 18 points for Freak.
And an open path to the hoop there.
Let's go, man.
Bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. The Rockets with another miss. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Hornets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
At the elbow, Harden. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 10 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Here is Livingston, defended by Chalmers. Thompson for 3. That's good. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Chalmers kicks to Booker. Harden the pass to Booker. They set the pick, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Brewer comes in for Joe Ingles. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Mario Chalmers. And it's Moore penetrating. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. The feed to Stokes to halt the run. That is good. Stokes has got his 3rd basket of the night. The pass to Thompson. Swiped away. Now here's Brewer. He's covered by Thompson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah,
and the Rockets making a change here. .26 seconds left in the third. There's the pick. Passes to Gardner. Wide open. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Roberts. He dishes it to Thompson. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
A one-man show offensively. And that's always good news for his team.
Here's Gardner. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly for the Rockets. Corey Brewer's checked in for Stokes. Alan Crabb comes in for Harrell. And James Harden subbed in for Decker. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Crabb is out there with E'Twaun Moore. Then there's Brewer. Then it's Harden. And it's Gardner in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. Good. Thompson's got 30 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Gardner passes to Crabb. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Mayo kicks to Roberts. They get a hand on it. And it's Houston on the break. Harden the pass to Gardner. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. That's good. 12 points for James Harden.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Pass to Roberts. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Harden against Thompson. It's Harden with the drive. Kick out to Moore. Pulls it up. Again, the Rockets score. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Roberts. He kicks it to Thompson. To the inside. And they're running ahead. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. And again, James Harden. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Moore against Mayo. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And it's Golden State with another.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Rockets.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Thompson. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Harden gets the bucket.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
The screen from Thompson. And Roberts kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Moore with the bucket.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Roberts. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's going up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State,
hit that sub button, man.
They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. Hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one hand.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee. So, you can
see, that's why I don't like to make resolutions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's the East versus West, where the Charlotte Hornets will be looking to make a statement. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
And this is the first of two games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Steph Curry's out there with Thompson, and it's Thompson into the three slot.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The screen from Thompson. Curry kicks to Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hornets on offense, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Taken away by Williams. Walker against Curry. It's stolen by Curry, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Batum dishes to Walker. Fires the three. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green passes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Up top, Walker. He's covered by Thompson. And Batum kicks to Jefferson from 15 feet away, and it's sent back by Bogut. Clock at 4. Walker goes in. Walker missing again.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
From 11 feet away, breaks a big height bounce and goes in. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Walker goes in. Misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Green. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Thompson with it. He's coming off a 40-point game against Houston.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. And a chance for just a second now to
thanks for that.
Down for the Warriors.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage
string,
in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That free throw good from Al Jefferson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Williams. Robert Covington comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Lamb is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Kemba Walker. Golden State also making some changes.
Hit that sub button, bro.
Checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Hornets trail by 4. Now here's Beverly. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Screen by Jefferson. And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Outside Jefferson from 11 feet away. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night. Curry kicks to Thompson. And the basket good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Beverly following the basket by Freak, 11 feet away, and Charlotte.
Great D.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Inside. Great pass to set up the layup. Curry's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Warriors leading by 7. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Covington. Now Beverly. Pulls up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there. Maximize.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. You know, he
may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is out there with Livingston, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He had 40 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How his last 10 games. Points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Livingston kicks to Green. Down low, Thompson. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Hornets trail by 10. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Walker dishes to Williams. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Kaminsky. Batum wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Batum's got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets. Thompson in the corner. Stolen by Walker. And here's Batum. He's got 8. He dishes it to Walker. Picked by Williams. Jacks up a 3. Walker's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Hornets trail by 11. And Batum kicks to Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Batum fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 10 points for Batum.
All right, Charlotte. Now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets Game Team. Make some noise.
Oh, man.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's. And we're through the first.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in this?
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Walker goes in. Nobody near Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Walker against Curry. Thompson slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Good things
Screen on
happen.
Thompson. 5 on the clock, and Walker kicks to Batum. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Curry with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Dishes to Bogut. Use that pick to get in close.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Batum attacking. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the middle. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them.
Y'all know what you're saying. Hit that
Stolen
sub
by
button,
Thompson.
man.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Stolen by Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Back to Batum. Shot to stop the run. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
What's up?
Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Good cat. Meaning good cat.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Curry kicks to Green. The offensive rebound, Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson. 8 rebounds, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Charlotte. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Kid Gilchrist, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Walker. Golden State also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Klay Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Beverly. 6 points for him. Outside, Batum. The pass to Williams, stolen by Thompson. The drive by Iguodala. Passes it to Thompson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And it's now 22 points for Freak. Over to the wing. Here's Lamb. Releases from the wing.
Oh, man, he made that shot.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Houston. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him, and that one's good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Batum against Iguodala. Outside, Batum. 2 on the clock. Kept alive by Charlotte.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Green passes to Thompson. No points to be had
Oh,
here.
man.
Good time in 13 tries. Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Thompson. Lamb dishes to Kaminsky. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possession like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Robert Covington's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw, good. Here is Livingston. Thompson outside. Feeds it to Livingston. Kicks it to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now 24 points for Freak. Hornets trail by 17. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Here's Beverly. Charlotte no good that time either. And here's Golden State. They're on a 20-7 run. Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Barnes. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number.
Air ball.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Let's take them back.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors leading by 19, setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. There's the triple. The long distance three is buried. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Screen by Jefferson. Inside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his third rebound on the night. Curry kicks to Green. Now the dish to Bogut. Out to Thompson. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Marvin Williams has checked in for Robert Covington.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Walker the pass to Jefferson. It's stolen by Bogut. And there's the feed to Thompson. He kicks it to Bogut. Up top, Curry. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Bogut. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Thompson comes with the double team. Now here's Lamb. Defense right on him. No good again.
Say hell yeah, I'm in this
so many
motherfucking
games
face,
are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Screen by Jefferson. Lamb dishes to Jefferson. Pass to Lamb. And Thompson sends it back. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Front pass the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Up top, Walker. He's covered by Thompson. And Walker kicks to Lamb. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Here's Lamb. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry with it. Curry gets the screen from Thompson. Inside, off the pick, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Rockets in Houston. Lamb passes to Williams. To the middle, the 9-foot shot. No good from Lamb.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the shot is good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now, here's Walker. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. And finished off by Jefferson.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Thompson. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defense. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Again, the Hornets score. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Walker against Curry. Inside, Thompson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Smokey, the cat. What's up, buddy? Eating good, fat cat. You a fat cat. You are a fat cat. You know a fat cat?
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to, put us in good position to win every single night. If we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back in the play. If God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on the defensive end.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, he shows just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
What up? That's all she had to do.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Nets in Brooklyn. And for Brooklyn, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making...
On night view of the East River set against the bright lights of New York City. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Holland alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand. This game against Golden State is...
Hello, do you hear me? Your microwave blew up. Call Angelo.
They got a motherfucking microwave.
Your mama probably gonna buy you one. You better tell them. Damn, that's what you need. You need a microwave. Your shit blew up. It did.
Hey, mama.
What's up?
I was just calling you to let you know the microwave don't work no more.
Okay, what you did to it?
I ain't did it. It got a storage in it.
Okay, then you just don't have a microwave. What you gonna do? You want to buy you one.
Okay.
Okay, if I see one on sale, I'll get one for each. $80.
Okay.
I'll see if we got an extra one here.
Okay.
You always got fucking issues. My shit can last a lifetime. You barely can keep your stuff. Did you unplug it?
Yeah.
Leave it unplugged for a little bit and then plug it back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
She was trying to see if I'm at home.
the first time they've met this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And in a conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Steph Curry is out there with Thompson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. From the wing, jump shot is good. Mills with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Outside Curry. Here's Young. Good D by Thompson. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the 76ers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Mills following the basket by Stephen Curry. Lopez a screen. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. All alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went. on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Mills. The Warriors making the shot. Down low, just 5 on the clock. Lopez, no luck.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Passes it to Thompson. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 7.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead
Smoke.
appears to be
What up,
heading
man?
north, if you will.
They set the pick. Mills passes to Lopez to end the run. Good on the shot. Lopez has got his first basket. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Right side Curry. Thompson, and he jams it with authority.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now, here's Mills. It's stolen by Bogut. Ahead, Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Lopez outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lopez. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors leading by 9. From 11 feet away. Thompson misses. Curry against Thompson. Curry kicks to Mills. Screen by Young. Mills dishes to Young. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Raheemi's checked in for Lopez. Bogdanovich comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Goodwin subbed in for Curry. Now here's Goodwin. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Check out the numbers for Mills. He's been more than solid over the last month. 6th in steals and such a great distributor.
Spates checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Bogdanovich. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Philadelphia. Dishes it to Mahinmi. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And that one's good. Barnes.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I had a chance talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. 50 seconds left in the first. Spates sets a screen. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. And Mills kicks to Mahinmi. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Iguodala. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and he gets it to go. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mills. Kicks it to Spates. And he banks in the layup. Spates has got his second basket of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And here are the Warriors now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like any time.
Move the ball.
Hey man, come on, man. Look at Brooklyn Nets score, man. Weak as hell, man. What the fuck, man?
Thompson outside. Sinks the triple.
Let's go, man.
Thompson's got 15.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up.
And they meet me back in the court.
Thompson against Curry.
Come on, man.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go.
So
Thompson
tired.
heading to the hoop. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish
Let's go,
at the
man.
end of it, too.
Wolves and fucking Brooklyn
And
Nets.
just
They
over
weak as
3.5 minutes
hell.
played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Mahinmi. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Nets lead by 1.
Oh, yeah.
The Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Curry's
Shit,
not as
Curry.
good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's Curry with the drive. Green with the block. That's out of bounds. Will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Spates comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Curry. And then for Golden State, Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Mills dishes to Mahinmi. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 and a basket from Mills. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He ended up with 38 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Green, the screen, off the pick. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
A shot by
Come on,
Thompson.
baby.
No one's around. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And Mills kicks to Spates. Unloads from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Spates has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And what I want to see more than anything is everyone working together to get open looks. Let's use picks. Let's keep the ball moving around. And when we get someone free, let's get it to them. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that double.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Thompson. He has 20 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about me. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And Mills kicks to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lopez. 8 feet away. Misses off the right iron. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Thompson. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Curry against Thompson. Young, a screen on Thompson. Curry kicks to Lopez. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Curry.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
On the wing, Thompson. Bills with the steal. Outside Curry, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Draymond Green.
Lock it up.
Here's Curry, 8 points for him, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Let that bitch the ball.
For the lead, the shot by Curry, no good. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Thompson for 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Nets trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Mills. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Thompson outside. Here's the 3.
Done.
And another 3 for Golden State.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court, your next dancers.
A moment now to see the numbers for Thompson. How about 44 points per rebound? And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Agreed. I mean, but now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? Time will tell.
The Nets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Nets passing it around. Curry with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 11 points.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Thompson in the corner. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Curry. Outside Curry. Lopez right side. Got a piece of it. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Mills out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Here's Green. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Curry gets the screen from Thompson, and the wide-open shot from Green. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Green, the screen, and Thompson kicks.
Yeah. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Clock at 6. Here's Mills, and it's sent back by Bogut, and they force the shot clock violations. Great D. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Warriors leading by 8. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Bogdanovich passes to Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Mills, guarded by Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Mills.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Thompson for 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young, a screen on Curry. Mills ahead.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Thompson dishes to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. Outside Curry. 14 feet away. Again, Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got the chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach had to say to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Curry's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Curry with the 3. And that's collected by Bogut. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Lopez, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the game for Lopez, he's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
Brook Lopez taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors leading by 11. And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And Mills kicks to Lopez. Elbow shot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. 35 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Mills passes to Lopez. They set the pick.
Well,
Beats it to Curry.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Thompson. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. It's Curry outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
They double team Curry. Bogut. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Screen by Young. Mills dishes to Young. And that is good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's get your opinion, Shaq.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.